Hey everybody! Long time no see!
Yes, it has been a long time.
A very long time. Like, extremely long. Like, the craziest part about this is it's been 7 months. Can you believe this?
It doesn't feel that long. It feels longer, which is sad, but yeah.
Really, no, you hit it on the head. It really does feel longer. Like, longer.
Yeah, when you told me it was only 7 months, well, not only, but yeah, 7 months, I was like, really?
Crazy, right?
Like, it felt longer.
Like, no, it really does. It feels extremely long for, like, a crazy reason. Yeah, look, I gotta mess up and fix our name on there because it's just my name right now. It just goes to show you guys it's been way too long. But we are on freaking StreamYard, you guys.
Yeah.
We did it. Look, just gonna put this out there. This show's been a long time coming. So be happy with what you get.
Yeah.
Be happy. Anyway, you guys, we got so much to get into tonight. Like, so much. First things first, I mean, we gotta talk about what we've been up to in the last couple of months. It's been a good couple of months. We gotta get into, like, everything from what we have for dinner. Just kidding. Maybe not that crazy, but are we talking about coffees still? You better believe we're getting coffees in there. But we're also getting into other things, you guys. Let's just say, remember a little wine thing that we started with Mike last May for our tastings? Well, we live in a place called Marietta, and it's Twin Cities with Temecula. And in SoCal, we have our very own wine country. It's a very popular region. Wine country, Temecula. And guess what, guys? We're going to be taking ourselves a tour, and you're coming along with us for the ride. Oh, yeah. To check out all 45 wineries from now, January 2025, to December 2025. You excited for that?
That's going to be a lot, but fun at the same time.
We're going to have fun, guys, talking memberships and different kinds of wines and all kinds of fun stuff. We've been talking about what we've been watching, we watched The Lord of the Rings from start to finish.
Yes.
Cecilia's Dollar Store finds, all kinds of goodies. You are now tuned in live to the brand new Sports Couple Perspectives right here on iSports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Hope you're ready, y'all. It's going to be a show.
Hi, eSports Radio fans. This show is brought to you by Planet Jerky Premium Brisket Beef Jerky. Planet Jerky is the official jerky of the 2022 California League champion Lake Elsinore Storm, Single A affiliate of the San Diego Padres. This all brisket jerky has gluten-free options, contains no MSG, no sodium nitrate, is low in sugar, and high in protein. Go to their website at planetjerky.net and follow them on Instagram at Planet Jerky. Planet Jerky, the jerky that's on a whole other planet.
Hey there, iEsports Radio fans. Be sure to check out our sponsor, Seal the Deal Wax Seals by Cecilia B. You just finished your very own wedding or baby shower invitations and you're looking for that extra special touch? Maybe you just wrote a letter to a relative or a friend and you want to add to their smile when they receive it. Then seal the deal with Cecilia's handmade sealing wax stamps for your invitations, letters, and gifts. You bring the deal, we'll bring the seal. You can find them on Instagram at sealthedeal_wax stamps and on Facebook, Seal the Deal Wax Seals.
Rise and shine. It's 4 a.m. The stars are still out. The sun is beneath the horizon, but it's time to punch in and go to work. The comfort of your warm-ups turns into the grinding out of your reps as the clinking and the clanking of the plates create a symphony of euphoria. There's no other feeling like it. Earn it, burn it, and take what's yours. IE Sports Radio has proudly partnered with Vital Apparel, a brand that not only fits great, but also promotes and donates to mental health research. Use our code IESR to get 15% off their comfortable and inspiring gym wear and help them on their amazing journey to support mental health. Go hard, take part in your iron therapy, and be strong. Because when your mental health is as strong as you are, there's no telling how far you'll go. For the last 10 years, IE Sports Radio has been bringing you amazing content ranging from interviewing legendary athletes, coaches, and other authorized media personnel to building tailor-made shows dedicated to all major sports cities around the country. Make sure to follow us at IE Sports Radio on X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube to keep up with the latest in sports and with all of our shows. Also, make sure to check out our daily updated website at iesportsradio.com. At iesportsradio.com, you can see our daily show schedule and check out all of our show pages with personal bios to learn a little bit more about each of our awesome hosts. In addition to our show pages, you can catch the IE Sports Radio blog, Hall of Fame, Fans of the Month page, and our merchandise shop, including t-shirts, tank tops, caps, long sleeves, hoodies, and more. For now over a decade here at IE Sports Radio, we've continued to be by the fans, for the fans, and we thank you all for your support and for making IE Sports Radio your direct feed for all that is sports. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You are listening and viewing these Sports Clip Perspectives right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Are you feeling this? I kind of want to run that back. Just get that track on there, you know? But what's going on, everybody? What's good? Long time no see. Good evening to all of y'all out there. Larry B, it's Cecilia B here. Of course, I got to change the name, so excuse me. But I'll get to take care of that in a few moments. Regardless, you guys, welcome, and thank you guys so much for being here tonight. It has been way too long.
Yes.
And we apologize for that. But as you know, life has its way of getting in our way and doing crazy things. And well, guess what? With that, things just kind of get a little nuts. But I will say this, okay? Like I said, I'm trying to fix the freaking name. But regardless,
It's okay. It's fine for today. You know, it's our first show back. So.
I know. We didn't. This honestly, you guys, it was a mess. Even getting the show set up was a mess.
Hot mess express.
I mean, as per usual, right? It would think our freaking brand new microphone crapped out on us. It was used, but obviously, you know, I mean, it was, you know, it just sucks. It sucks. Like a bunch of crap happened. We were all ready. Everything was good. And then guess what? Everything just kind of fell apart. So, yay. Regardless, though, at least we're here with you guys tonight. And we are happy to be a part of it. And that you guys are here. We're happy that you're here tonight tuning in. So that's always fun, right? So anyway, with that said, sorry, I'm over here messing around way too much with everything while we're on air. But with that said, guys, let's go ahead and jump on in and just say, oh, well, duh, that this was easy. I didn't even think about it. Wow. I'm just trying to search around really quick, and I'm going to fix this. Oh, look at that. Oh,
there we go.
Yeah, thug life. I don't even care. Okay. With that said, you guys, welcome again. We are glad to be back. Thank you for all of our beautiful viewers out there. You are beautiful. What is that movie? What is that from? That's from a movie.
I don't know.
Remember?
No.
If anybody can think of where that's from, please let us know. Anyway, the wedding singer.
The wedding?
The wedding singer. Remember? And he's like, we're gonna take 5. You are beautiful. Remember? The weirdo guy.
You would think I would know this
I
because
thought-
I've seen that movie a bunch of times, but I cannot recall.
It might have been George.
Oh, okay.
Or
yeah.
it might not. It's the weirdo. The weirdo that's in
I know who you're talking about.
when he's watching him, but it all was bullshit. You know, it was
Anyway.
the Linda song. You know, when he's singing to
Dang, I'm forgetting.
Julia.
Yeah.
What's her name? The actress.
I just had it.
Drew Barrymore.
There you go, Drew Barrymore.
When he's singing to her, I love that song, by the way. That's the greatest love song ever
would
made.
like that song.
Yeah, it's a Linda. It's a you Linda song. It's a great song. Yeah. You know, like this.
No.
Anyway, I thought it was pretty cool. I like that song a lot. So yeah, but when he takes his job, when he's singing at the wedding, the weirdo guy who's like in the remember? He's like, and I'm reaping the benefits or whatever. And he like kind of sleeps between like he like goes backwards.
I know
Like
who you're talking about.
yeah, he does that.
Only in that one scene, really,
No,
and that's it.
He's hired later and he's a part of a wedding.
Okay.
And then I think he ends, he's like, you are beautiful. Okay, it's either that or 10 Things I Hate About You.
We'll have to watch both of them then.
I don't know.
Anyway.
That was not a sidetrack.
It definitely was.
Anyway, we are chilling. We appreciate you guys so much for tuning in, man. Showing love to our awesome sponsors, of course. Great sponsors you want to check out. Obviously, Planet Jerky, premium brisket beef jerky. Head on over, grab you some delicious jerky, because every time we get a chance, Jerky Man hooks it up. We get ourselves some good jerky. Fat man likes jerky. You know, always good stuff. We got this little woman here making her little wax stamp. You should have brought him. No. Stamping.
I mean, I have them over there.
Stamping her wax, you know, doing all that good stuff. Appreciate it. Head on over, guys. iSportsRadio.com/seal deal wax seals. They're $1 a piece, 50 cents for shipping. Show her some love. They're awesome. And of course, Vital Apparel, a really cool brand. Wear that gym wear. I got my iron therapy shirt that I keep on wanting to show off on air, but check it out.
You keep forgetting?
I know. I keep on doing
What?
it. I know.
That's like your favorite one too.
It's a great shirt. When I head on over to the Metroflex, that's my greatest gym ever made, guys. If you ever get a chance, stop by Marietta and lift.
Stinks. I'm kidding. No, I'm not kidding. But
look, it's a man's man gym.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a man's man. This is the kind of gym that Arnold and Lou used to work out in. Okay, I'm just being real. And you walk up, and be like, Lou, what are you doing? I don't know what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Apparently, he used to do that before they would go on the stage. Lou would be in the back lifting weights so he can get a little bit more pumped to be bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And then Arnold, from what I understand, like didn't really do that. So one time he went back there and told him that. I guess it was like famous because he had told it later on in the interview. He's like, Lou, what are you doing? I don't know what you're doing. Why are you lifting the weights? It was pretty funny. Like I thought that was
sound. You're funny.
What?
You're trying to sound like Arnold.
You do Arnold. Good.
Oh, I can't.
Good. Do the Arnold.
No, that's okay.
Can anyone out there do an Arnold really good? Let us know.
Where is he from? I forgot.
We're gonna take ourselves a commercial when we
okay.
come back.
You're mean.
He's from Austria.
Okay.
Put that cookie down
There you
now.
go. Now.
What? It's funny, okay? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Anyway, you guys. So with that said, lots of crap, you know, not lots of crap, but check out our awesome sponsor, of course, Vital Apparel, Gym Apparel. They do great stuff, donating to mental health charities, do a really cool job. We love them. They're amazing. Use our code IESR on their website, please. All right, for 15% off, vtapparel.com. They are awesome. Check them out. And I just want you to think about this awesomeness, okay? While you're helping them wearing your gym stuff, okay? Your iron therapy shirts and your trust the process shirts across the back and all that great stuff. I also want you to think about what you're going to do afterwards. and you're going to get that pump, baby. Why don't you head on over as well? Raw Nutrition Supplements, man. Get rawnutrition.com. Use our promo code as well, IESR, because you know you want them gains. You know you want the gains. Head on over, get 10% off. Use our promo code IESR, man. Show us some love. We appreciate you guys. It helps them, helps us. And you know the drill. Also, make sure to follow us all over the place. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. We're all over the effing place. Show us some love. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We appreciate you guys. Head on over to our website, iesportradio.com/The Sports Club Perspectives. You can see Cecilia and I dancing salsa, actually, at a really nice winery. That's Fazeli Winery, by the way.
Oh, was that Fazeli?
That was at Fazeli.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Is that when we were matching?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we can even go on here real quick in a little bit. I think we'll do that in a little bit, share the screening shows. Why not? We were cutting the rug that night. Right? Anyway, with that said, you guys, show us some love. We appreciate you guys all. Give us a follow all over the place. Check out our show. And, of course, you can follow us everywhere at TSCP_IESR. This is the place to go right here. This place. Head on over. We are going to be giving our grand tour of wine country this entire year. You're going to want to follow this on X and on Instagram as well. Follow us, all spelled out, the Sports Club Perspectives, on Facebook as well. And you can follow this same exact thing on TikTok. I promise you will not see Cecilia scrolling all through all these things on there. She will. I guarantee you, if you comment on something we post on our TikTok, you will get a response in probably like 10 seconds because she's on it. Oh, it's like crack. She's like,
no, I am not on it a lot.
She's. I just said her and TikTok, man. She's ticking and talking.
No.
What? I thought that was funny. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, we appreciate you guys, man, for showing love. Thank you guys all so very much for being here tonight. And let's get on with the show. So we're 20 minutes in, and we just want to start things off with a little bit of this is what we're doing. Okay. So first things first, guys, as you know. All right, I got a big old list of things here. We are back, and this is the new angle. All right, so the show's new angle. It's going to be a little different. Okay, so what are we doing now? Well, obviously, we're doing one show every month. It used to be every week. Kind of got burnt out of that. It was a lot to prepare for. I already do a million shows. I recently combined 3 and Out with 3 and Out College Edition. Now Taryn and I are just doing that together, just 3 and Out, one big 3 and Out. I want to do the defining moment again and get all my gigantic sports talk back. So I'm trying to save face for that. This show was just a lot, but we're trying to do it. So now we're doing it once a month. So 12 shows a year is what you guys get. But you're going to enjoy it, right?
It's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing. So check it out, you guys. We're gonna do it, of course, those for every third Friday of the month. So check us out, show us some love, man. That's our new deal. So we're gonna keep on with our coffee tastings. You already know we're gonna be tasting some coffee. I got my Jurassic Park mug out. You know, this is the last year the Raiders won the Super Bowl. I'm just saying, this is my Las Vegas Raiders mug. Because this was the last time the Raiders were good in the Jurassic period. This was our last Super Bowl. Yeah. Okay. This was our quarterback. This was the Super Bowl MVP. Okay. I'm just saying, this is how long it's been since the Raiders were actually worth a shit. But I'm just being real. Anyway, obviously, you're going to get all of that good stuff. We're going to be talking about our teams. Tonight, we're going to be getting into the Antonio Pierce firing. Womp, womp, womp. We're going to be getting into the Lakers being as mediocre can possibly get. If you want mediocrity, the Lakers is what you want in your life. If you just want okay, you don't want great, but you don't want bad either, Lakers. That's what you want. Yep, that's right. We're going to get even worse than... No, nothing's worse than the Raiders. Let me get into the Ducks because they're horrible. Our LA Dodgers won a World Series. Yeah. Angels are just right where the Ducks are, literally across the street in real life and across the street and sucking too. The LA Galaxy won a championship. Yeah. So like I say, we're going to check those things out. Getting into that, we'll be covering this year. We're going to be covering in their entirety in all of our shows. The Lake Elsinore Storm, which we're right next door to. Gotta have we'll even do one show with our jerseys on.
Oh, okay.
That'll
Yeah,
be
I'm
fun.
down
Like
for
opening
that.
week, that'd be fun. So we're gonna do that. That'll be a lot of fun. We're gonna be getting into all kinds of stuff. We're gonna talk about the movies we've watched because recently Cecilia got me to watch The Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
All of them, you guys. There's 6 effing movies.
Yeah.
There's 6 of them. That took like 4 days, 5 days. No,
I didn't even count.
I think it took longer
I
than
was just too
that.
excited. I didn't care how many days.
We watched every one from start to finish. It was crazy. But we watched them in order. We watched the Hobbits first,
Yeah.
and then we watched the Lord of the
Even
Rings.
though I was gonna just show him the Lord of the Rings, but he was like, "Let's just do the Hobbits as well." I was
Why
like,
not?
perfect. Okay.
Why not? I wanted to watch all of it. I've seen every Star Wars. I thought Star Wars was awesome. But did I like The Lord of the Rings better than Star Wars, or did I not like it as much? We're going to find out tonight. Also, Cecilia's a dollar store freak. I don't think you guys understand how much of a dollar store freak she is. We're going to be getting into some dollar store finds that she has recently found. She follows some dollar store people on TikTok, which is why you can comment anytime, and she'll probably comment back because she's on TikTok watching the dollar store people.
Not all the time. I'm not on it right now.
After our show's over, she's gonna be like, "Where's my phone? I need my TikTok." You like what's the little crackhead? The precious guy?
Not a crackhead.
He's a crackhead.
No, you gotta remember his name. Yeah, he goes by 2 names.
He was a crackhead. That's all I know. He was like Precious, the Precious. He was on crack. I've seen crack. I grew up in a crackhead. I grew up in Paris. I know crackheads when I see one. I know Marina Valley. I know Ruby Doo. I know he's getting what?
You didn't grow up there.
But I know. I grew up in Riverside, lots of parts of it, and there's a lot of. I mean, I'm just saying I know crackheads when I see one.
Anyway,
San Bernardino is right over there. But what I'm saying, no diss to those places, But what I'm saying is, I grew up in all those places, kind of almost all of them. But what I'm saying is I don't know. But anyway, regardless, what's his name?
Smeagol / Gollum.
He did have 2 names.
I mean, maybe that's why I have to read the books, but I truly don't understand why he started calling himself Gollum.
Would you like some coffee?
Yes.
I'm over here drinking. We're supposed to be doing a tasting too. I'm sorry. But we're still look at our little kids, like cute little kitties, all the kitties, yeah, in Jurassic Park. That's how we do it. Anyway, guys, so we're gonna be talking about all that. We're gonna be getting into all kinds of stuff today. Celia read a book this past year, and she's been reading books like rapid fire lately. I got her on freaking Kindle Unlimited, and she's all over it now. But she recently read Frida McFadden's The Inmate.
Oh, yes.
We're gonna be talking about that in a little bit. I'm gonna ask her questions because I don't like reading. So we're going to be getting into that. All kinds of tonight, guys. And of course, heading things off with our winery. So with that said, thank you for tuning in, man. Jump on in that chat room. Show us some love. We appreciate you guys so far for being here, man. Of course, Taryn Rodriguez in the chat, man. We appreciate you. Mr. Ralph Calise, who just got off the air with an angry rant of firing Mike Tomlin, who's been there for 1,000,000 years since this era. Just kidding. For the Steelers, of course. That's our track. That's right, man. You gotta show our track some love. And of course, the IA Sports. Cecilia's got hers on too, her sweatshirt.
Yeah.
But
I'm just too short. You can't see.
It's on there, But anyway, you guys, so what we're gonna do is play ourselves actually, let's get into let's before we even take a break. Let's go ahead and jump on in. I know I'm just everywhere tonight. It's the coffee. Now I'm no crackhead. Like,
yeah,
my precious coffee. What? Anyway, you guys, so let's go ahead and get on into it. And go ahead and talk about. So that's the new direction of the show, kind of getting you guys a little warmed up to what we're going to be doing and how we're going to be doing it. Talk about all kinds of crap, all the way down to our food and all that stuff. And of course, we'll give you the tour of the wineries and all that throughout the year. But let's just go ahead and run through our sports. So here, let me go ahead and get this out of the way. So our first big deal is talking about our sports teams. Okay. Let's just do this really fast, okay? When it comes down to it, you guys, I hate to say this because Cecilia was like what do you call it? Predisposed to this because she just inherited my teams. Oh, yeah. But our sports teams suck. I know how to pick them,
except for one.
Yeah, it happens to be the one.
No, right?
It's the one that the Galaxy Net.
Yeah.
So this is our sports teams, you guys. Obviously, we football is this king in the U.S., and well, she inherited my crappy Raiders. Cecilia doesn't care for the colors because
That's boring.
Cecilia is the red lipstick gal, as you can
Yes,
see.
as you can see.
Yep. She's the one who wants all the vibrant
Bright
colors. If it wouldn't be for the Raiders, she always says, because she's a purple lover, that she would have been either a Viking or a Raven.
I've come to find out I think I would be a Raven fan.
So you
I
like-
think I like that purple.
Do you like the
one.
dirty purple?
No.
Dirty purple versus everybody out
Do
there?
y'all really call it that?
Yes.
'Cause I feel like he's the only one who does.
Can somebody be my witness and jump in here? Yes. Dirty purple, right, guys? Dirty purple is the Ravens color. Clean purple is the Vikings.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
No.
Oh,
Clean.
my bad. Oops.
Can somebody please get over there in the chat room and yes, because those two shades of purple.
Help a brother out.
Help a brother out. You should be sister. I'm just saying.
Well, no, you.
Oh, help
you
me.
out.
Help me out. Yeah, help a
Yes,
brother.
not
Help
me.
me
Well, I
out.
guess it's helping me out because then I'll believe him.
Yeah, please, somebody. Yeah, but I'm just saying, show us. Somebody get in there and verify us. But so first things first, though, the Raiders, they're just been terrible. Let's just be real. Horrible record. I mean, my gosh, this team is about as bad as it gets. And it's just pathetic. We're not going to spend a bunch of time on these idiots because I don't want to give them a lot of time. They don't deserve all the time. I'm sorry. There's this disgustingly horrible crap. 4-11 season, bottom of the totem pole. The Chiefs finished 15-2. Okay, obviously you can't see a Chiefs game without what's her name?
Wait, who?
The girl.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, and it's not her fault. I would
Yeah.
seriously, if I were her, I'd be charging royalties to the NFL. I don't give a damn. Screw you, Goodell. No, because you guys show her every chance he's on the field, you show her too, and you're making money on her. So I always tell Cecilia she should be making royalties on these guys because But regardless, the Chargers finished 11-6. Denver finished at 10-7, and even though the Chargers and the freaking Broncos made their exit in the wild card last week, they still made the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
The only team to not make the playoffs from our division was the gosh damn Raiders. I hate them. I hate them in every which way. I hate them.
It's a love-hate relationship.
More hate.
Well, you know what I mean,
But-
because you like them, but
Do I?
I
I don't know. I'm just saying. So look, guys, the Raiders suck. I hate them. And there's just a lot of dysfunctionality going on. Okay. I'm just gonna be real. Mark Davis, what the hell are you doing, bro? At least Al led the team. I don't know what Mark is doing. I cannot tell you what Mark is doing. Okay.
don't think anybody can.
No, bro. Like, you go get Minshew when you had O'Connell there. O'Connell has the Chiefs beat on Black Friday, and we watched it right there on that TV where he makes a week 2 mistake. He makes a preseason mistake because you didn't start him in the season. I'm just saying. The whole thing was a shit show. This whole team was just trash. And then we screw it up. We can't even tank right and get our number 1 pick. Nope, we're down to like 6 or some crap. I lost interest. I hate them. They make me sick, and that is life of a Raiders fan.
Yep, basically.
Yay us. Aren't we happy? Is that fake smile? Anyway, so with that with them out of the way, I just want to say we hate you, and yeah, we'd hope for the best with the Raiders. But who are we hiring next? I'll tell you what though. Let's go ahead and get some bright spots. At least Tom Brady is part of ownership now.
Yeah,
Can Tom Brady help turn us around?
I feel like there's hope. I mean, it's probably not just all on him, though, obviously. But
No,
there's other people who have say.
the man has
But
won 7
He's
bowls.
played it, and he knows the sport, obviously, probably more than what anybody else on that team does. So
Yep.
I think with him owning part of it, I feel like that will help.
Oh yeah, I really hope. I hope. So we'll see how it goes, guys. We got the season just ended. Thank God I couldn't take another Sunday of watching that freaking team play. Anyway, but with that said, we're watching the playoffs. Yay. And we'll get into the playoffs later on and all that good stuff. But so next up news, the combine's coming up. The NFL New Year comes up in March. Who can we pick up in free agency? Who are we going to draft in April? And when August comes around, I hope to God this team is ready. What more could you say? Hope we have a coach in place that's solid. I don't know. I liked Pierce. I did. Mark thought he gave him enough time. half of the season, or just basically 5 games left in last season, and then in this past season, he's gave him the whole season. Was it enough time?
I don't think so. I was telling Larry yesterday that how do you expect your team?
I spilled coffee.
It's okay. We'll clean it up later.
That was like I did a Raiders drink right now. That's how the Raiders drink. Oh, we spilled it. Oh, fumble. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
But how do you expect your team to build a system down, or like I basically bond, even though that might not be the right word for it, because I know you technically don't need. Well, I mean, you need to know your signals and everything like that. But how are you able to form a union? Basically,
there just wasn't enough.
You didn't give your coach enough time. I would say give a coach maybe 2 or no. Well, obviously the 2, and then maybe go on to a 3 or 4 year. But after that. If you don't see any improvement, then let the coach go. But how do you expect someone to improve within 1 year? Like, that's not enough time.
Because we were all looking for this thing called instant gratification.
Well, obviously.
And to me, I guess, I don't know. This team pisses me off. They frustrate me in every which way, and that's all there is to it.
But someone needs to tell, I keep forgetting the guy's name.
Mark Davis.
He needs to work on a better system and not just, oh, you're no good, let's fire you.
Well,
like, no, we're gonna give you more chances and then go from there.
And you know what? I think it's gonna start with Brady getting in there and saying, you know what, we get it, you're the owner, but let me drive.
Hopefully,
sit in the back seat, buddy. Like let me,
because I liked Pierce. He seemed like he was,
he's from LA. He's a Compton guy, or no, I think he said from East Long Beach, around there. But what I'm saying is he is a Los Angeles guy. Mm-hmm. He grew up loving the Raiders when they were in Los Angeles. I think even when they were in Oakland before that, he was the right guy, and it just bums me out. But
did he play himself?
Oh yeah, he won a Super Bowl with the Giants.
Oh, okay.
In 2012 or 2008. So I'm just saying, the guy is an amazing player, mm-hmm. and I get it. Not all the best, not always as a great coach. As a great player, transition to a great coach. But he won at the high school level at Long Beach Poly. He won in college when he coached, and he went to the NFL, and he coached well as an assistant there as well. Antonio Pierce has really made, but I don't know, wherever he goes next, I really hope he's.
I hope he shows the owner, Mark, that he can do it.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
Him wrong.
Yeah, and Mark, I guess, bro. I'm sorry. It just makes me really mad to know that Mark Davis is. It just seems like he's disinterested. It's just like he just wants to make money on the team. Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry, that's coming from a lifer. Okay, I think I have some kind of weight to say that. I have loved this damn team since I was a child, a tiny child. I didn't even know what the hell football was, but I loved it because my father loved it. And guess what? I loved that team. And I have sat through so much horse shit every single season, just watching this team lose and lose and lose. And in middle school, getting in fights with people because I was defending this team. By the high school, by the time I got to college, I was like, the hell with these guys, man. Like, I'm going to love them, but they suck and I hate them. I mean, that's all there is to it. Thank you so much, you guys, for making this team. I mean, we've seen so many teams turn around in like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
This team can't seem to get it in gear. I wonder what the problem is.
They haven't had the chance.
Yeah. And I love Al Davis. I love him. I do. Al Davis is great. But the problem is, guess what? He was just older. His vision of football wasn't transitioning. It wasn't transitioning. I just feel that personally. I don't know. His style was old. And you couldn't always get Hayward Bay. Okay, Darius Hayward Bay, a guy that they signed because he was like 6'6" and he ran like a freaking 4.40. Okay, just because you're the fastest and the tallest, that might have worked in the 60s, but you need to also catch the ball. So his way was over. He didn't involve with the game. And it gets around. It kind of got to me. It sucks to know that he didn't involve with the game, and his idea of football was no longer what it what it was then. So he didn't evolve with the game, and we suffered. And then unfortunately, he passes on. Rest in peace, Al Davis. His son takes over and seems like he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Or maybe he does. Maybe he knows that, hey, I'm just going to sell tickets. I don't know. But what I'm saying is I'm a lifer, okay? I'm a gosh damn lifer. And I have every right to say that because I have suffered all these gosh damn losses as a diehard fan for a very long time, and I'm sick of it. But here we go, enjoying the damn team, like every year, just fall apart and lose. So hopefully we get it together, but I'm just saying, please, God, help Tom Brady to have been the piece we needed in ownership to get this damn team doing better.
Yeah.
At least better. My gosh. I'm sick of freaking 4 or 5 win seasons. Like, it's sad. Anyway, so we're going to transition over to the Lakers because they suck too. Let's just be real. Okay. Hey, what's going on? Our boy Aaron Yao up in the comments here. Speaking of the Broncos, he's the host of our Denver show, our Colorado show here, of course, the Mile High Musings here on iSports Radio. Catch them Sunday nights. So moving on over to the Lakers, 21-17. As I said, if you don't want great, that's fine. If you don't want bad, that's fine. Be a Laker fan because, we've been great in history. But what have you done for me lately? Well, this season, look where the Lakers are. We're not at the top and we're not at the bottom. We are basically almost in the middle, number 6 in the West. 21-17. Way to just be mediocre and enjoy it. LeBron James broke a really cool record at the start of the year. Most consecutive 30-point games, or not most 30-point games in a career, and it was 500 something. That was pretty cool. But what kills me is this team is so dysfunctional. It bothers me how crappy this team can be and then how good they are. It really does. And the Lakers have shown every single game so far that they have the ability to beat anybody they want to, but they also have the ability to lose to anybody in the league at any given day. It is the weirdest. It's like a phenomenon. How do you even do? I don't know. But hopefully by the next time we talk, we have better news about the gosh damn Lakers, who just seem to not want to win. I don't understand. But anyway, so we'll see. We'll see. I don't know what we're gonna do, but a lot of people are just mad about the NBA right now because they're saying it lacks parity, equality with the teams, and they're saying a lot of people can't stand the NBA right now because, and I agree with this. You got too many players taking days off just because they want to. Oh, I got to preserve myself. I was listening to an interview with Magic Johnson and Magic Johnson talking about how he was talking to Michael Jordan one time at Michael Jordan's birthday party. He says, and he pulled me aside. And we talked about this for a good 30 minutes about how much they wanted to play in their day. You couldn't get them off the court. They know that everybody in this arena paid hard-earned money to watch these guys play. He's like, I'm not going to take no day off. I'm going to go out there and perform and do my job. But these guys now, oh no. I got to preserve myself. What do you think about that?
I mean, they make the big bucks now, so they probably feel like they can do whatever they want. But at the same time, if they're taking a lot of time off, then the coach and the higher ups need to probably just sit them down and talk to them then.
Well, it's not even a lot of time. It's just they take a game off here and there, and whatever. Oh, because
Well,
they got
I
to
feel
preserve
like
themselves.
everybody has that right to do that.
No,
Especially
you're an athlete. Play.
That's like saying us on our daily jobs, we're not allowed to take our time off.
We work 5 days a week. We lesson plan. We bust our ass. We do all that. This is a sport where you are working all the.
Yeah, but that's physical.
I played that game for 20 years.
Football. Well, I know that.
I'm just saying, you got to take care of yourself, but you rehab when you rehab and you play when you play. It's like the discussion we had a couple of weeks ago about some of these cats. Oh, I'm gonna forego my bowl game. Way to walk out on your team. Oh, because I gotta get ready for the draft. I wouldn't draft you because you're a quitter. That's why I wouldn't draft you. Because you just showed me that if the game doesn't have some money, you can give a shit less.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you for making the draft easier for me not to draft you. meaningless game. Guys, I'm 36 in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I want to play another season of football. I played semi-pro for a long time. I played in college. I played in high school. I love the game, guys. I love it. I love this game. I love you. I will pay to play this game. I know the risks. I've been injured many times, but I love the game. Oh, well, it's my means, it's my family. You don't know how to invest? Buy a Starbucks. You got the money? I'm just saying. It makes me mad. Oh, I don't want to play in the Pro Bowl because the Pro Bowl is a meaningless game. I remember, did I show you that highlight? There's an amazing highlight out there of the late, great Sean Taylor, who lit this fool up in the 2007 Pro Bowl. I've seen Ray Lewis knock the hell out of somebody in the 2004, I think 2005 Pro Bowl. These guys just wanted to play the game, guys. They just wanted to play They just wanted to play the damn game. Now you got these cats prima donna. Oh, I'm gonna get hurt. Oh, what happened, guys? Really? Don't even get me going on what the NIL and all that transfer portal is doing to college football. We'll be here forever. We don't got that kind of time. But I'm just saying, that's my takes. I don't know. What do you think about that?
I mean, I think they deserve it. I mean, I say it with a good reason, though. Obviously, like, if it's really like you're worried about injury, then why are you playing the sport?
Thank you.
Because unfortunately, doesn't necessarily mean it's always going to happen, but of course you can expect to get some kind of injury, but usually you recover, and unfortunately sometimes there are serious cases, like truly serious cases where you can't come back from something, but I mean, you're alive and well, but like, I think the really good reason is like you're sick or your family's sick or something like that, and you have to unfortunately miss a game or two. But for the most part, about injury and all that, I mean, that's to be expected. So
thank you.
They shouldn't say stuff like that.
No, play the damn game. Okay, play the game. I just it baffles me. Play the game. You know how many of us out there want to be in your shoes? But I'm a 5'9", 250-pound defensive lineman. Okay. Sucks. I wasn't 6'6", because that's really all they have on me is height. You got all the gifts. Play. Because any of us would kill for that. Play. But they don't want to. Regardless, I'm just saying, it just makes me mad. And these guys, they play for the check. They get paid on Monday after the games, like in the NFL. I'm a Raider fan, y'all. Oh, we got a guest. I'm a Raider fan, guys. I wouldn't pay these cats nothing. They wouldn't be getting no check on Monday. I don't give a damn about your contract. You wouldn't be getting paid nothing. Anyway, guys, we're taking ourselves a short break. When we come back, we're going to continue on our sports and, of course, continue on with the rest of our segments. We've got so much more to go today. You are listening to the Sports Scope Perspectives right here on iSports Radio, your direct feed for all that sports. We'll be right back after this.
What's up, New York? This is Ricky K coming at you at the NY State of Sports, a new show here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Listen to me every Thursday afternoon as we bring you the latest takes on the Yankees, Mets, Jets, Giants, Knicks, Nets, Rangers, Devils, and Islanders. Plus, you get some college hoops and what's the local sports events going on in the area. It's a state that never sleeps, so why not get the opinions and sports takes that never sleep? Again, every Thursday, 2 p.m. to the NY State of Sports. We'll see you then.
Sports fans, do you like teams that are tough, cities that are tougher, and fan bases that are passionate about their teams? How about teams that are historic and stadiums that are iconic? Then you belong in Chicago, and you need to check out Chi-Town Weekly. Join me, Adam Kernan, every week as we keep up with all things Chicago sports. Bears, Bulls, Blackhawks, Cubs, White Sox. We'll cover them all, plus more. The Windy City is always buzzing, and we'll keep you up on all the big games and major stories. So tune in to Chi-Town Weekly every week right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Hey everybody, welcome! We're back! We had a ring at the door. Guess who it was? It was my mother! My mom's here, guys. She's heard me go live multiple times when I was younger, and guess what? Now she gets to hear me do it again, except for this time in the new and improved form. I'm gonna be like you know, when they're holding up signs at college games. Hi, Mom! Send money! Like, but
You with the money too. Just kidding.
oh, ha 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 ha. So with that said, you guys, once again, mediocrity. Love the Lakers. Oh, you already know. We gotta talk a little bit about them Dodgers winning a World Series. I'm just saying, was that not awesome this past year?
Yes.
Seeing them win one. The last time they won a World Series.
What?
Don't want to give away any aces here.
No.
Let's just say Cecilia was very, very, very,
Yay.
very young. Like very young. As young as it gets. My mom is having fun over there. But yes. So the Dodgers, guys, win an effing World Series. Another one. First one since 1988. How cool is
Didn't they
that?
do it in 21 or 22 or something?
Okay,
like that?
yes. I'm sorry.
That's
I
what
don't,
what
I
is-
don't like to count the COVID year.
I know.
The
I'm just
Lakers
kidding.
won 1 and 2, but it's hard for me to count the COVID year. But I count it. I still count it.
It counts.
I still count because the Lakers won 1-2. So first one, sorry, since the COVID year. But this, okay, how about this? The first full season World Series
Okay, there you go. I
since
like
1988. It was pretty awesome to see. Also, the Galaxy wins a freaking another title. First one to 6 in the MLS, and the
Mhm.
first one that they've won in 10 years since 2014.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You were with me. We went to
I
the
know.
pizza place over there. Then there was a good pizza place. It was delicious. I forgot what it was called, but we got to find the name of it. I got to find the name of it. It was a really good pizza place. Remember what it was called?
No.
Was it Rosati, I think, or I'm gonna find it really quick. It was delicious.
Yeah. I have a horrible
It
memory.
was such a good pizza place. In like South Temecula, well, Central, South-ish, on the way into wine country. Temecula, delicious pizza.
Yeah, I
Oh,
remember that.
it was so good. Yeah, Rosati's.
Oh,
Rosati's.
sweet. You remember
Pizza. Yeah, it was so good. That deep dish. And since, oh man, we used to go to Chicago Pasta House growing up. We love you, Dino. Rest in peace, Frida, in Moreno Valley. Growing up, my grandfather knew them very well. Best stuffed pizza you ever had. I haven't had that kind of pizza.
That was really good.
Wasn't it good? Oh,
Mhm.
unfortunately, though, we haven't had it. They really just kind of ceased their operations back in, we didn't even know in July, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Sucks. But we wanted that kind of pizza, and we went and found some deep dish not too far. Rosati's is pretty good.
Yeah.
Rosati's is pretty good pizza, so give them a try,
I would
guys.
recommend it.
Oh, definitely good stuff there. So we got all that. Of course, let's go ahead and jump on over to our Ducks because they sucks. Okay, the Ducks are horrible again. Taking a look here at the Ducks in the freaking Pacific, they are second or third from the bottom. The only two teams that are worse than them are the Kraken and the Sharks. Yeah, way to suck.
At least they're not the last one.
But I love how Cecilia just clings to like the at least,
Optimism.
yeah, she clings to the optimism. Really cool though, as Ducks fans, we're actually going to be heading to Educator Appreciation Night.
Yay!
Teachers
I love
here.
how they celebrate us.
Right? Not only do we get to go enjoy ourselves and have a good time at the game for a discounted price, We actually get to go on the ice.
Yes, and do another slap shot.
A slap shot. It was fun. That was fun last year, was it not?
It was a lot of fun. I've never been, like, obviously you've been on an ice rink, but never like a professional ice rink. So that was so cool.
It was a lot of fun. That was such a great time,
and
we
the
got
workers and everything were so nice.
Oh, weren't they
cool? There was a lot of us too, obviously.
That was so much fun. We got to enjoy ourselves.
Even one of my colleagues went too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right. Her colleagues went, and it was a really fun time. We had ourselves a great time. We got our slaps on the ice. I can't even find them. But yeah, I'm trying to find our slap shots. But is this it? Let's see. Let's see if we can find it. If it Is she back? Oh, is she back? Okay, sorry. For some reason it won't load, but it's all right. Whatever. But
okay, we'll show you next time.
It's okay. Well, actually, no, I know where I can load it. But regardless, you guys, Slapshot was fun on the ice at the Honda Center. Trust me, being on the ice was just cool enough. And then doing the Slapshot was freaking sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, highly recommend going to these games, you guys. They're so much fun. Hockey, if you're not a hockey fan, what's wrong with you, number one? And number two thing, hockey games are just, they're super cool because they are just so, like, anything can happen at any given second. So let's see if this is it.
Put your there on the ice, gonna hit a slap shot.
Oh, look at me! Look at me suck! Watch this! I am not a hockey player. But look at Cecilia.
I was no better.
Was that not awesome? I'm gonna say, was that not awesome?
This year we'll do it. No.
We're slapping some shots. We're gonna slap the headphones off my head almost. You saw that?
Yeah, you got too excited.
It was so much fun. I enjoyed that. I thought that was pretty fun. So if you're somebody who loves I'll tell you right now, we really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun to do. And just being on the ice was so much fun. Thank you, Ducks, for doing that. Even though the Ducks are horrible, at least they do something cool for their fans.
Yeah. Well, it's not even just for the fans, but for
teachers.
Yeah.
So anybody out there who does those things, like for educators,
yeah,
we thank you. The military, first responders, all the awesome people deserve it. But hey, educators, we do our thing in the world too. So we thank you when we get appreciated.
But yeah, the last year they gave us hats. This year I'm excited because it's something different. I feel like
it's a jersey.
We get a jersey.
And Cecilia doesn't like it because it's orange.
I know. I told him, I was like, you would pick a team and they have to be orange. I was like, why couldn't they stick with the purple?
The purple jerseys were pretty sweet.
I would have loved that.
She has something against purple. I don't even.
You mean orange?
Orange. I mean, I don't understand what she has
orange
against.
Is just not appealing to me.
Orange is cool. She says it's prisoners.
But it's okay.
But anyway, that was pretty cool. But I will say this, you guys, that was a lot of fun. We got to enjoy it. We got to be there and do our thing and have a good time with that last year. So our Ducks are crappy. They're not that good this year, but you know what?
It's okay. Their games are still fun.
Hey, their game's still fun. We're going to go enjoy them. I have a bone to pick with them too. I was still very angry with the crap that we got to see there. But regardless, whatever, I'm just happy that we were able to go to these games, like any of these games we went to. We also went this past year, like I said, to support the Dodgers. It was really cool. We went in their World Series year. We got to go in spring break last year. Let's take a quick look here. We were kind of far away. This is when they won. This is when they won. This was pretty cool. That was a fun night. This was during spring break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're able to go.
This was during spring break. So you got to see me not shoot a puck very good. Cecilia shoot a puck pretty good. And myself here recording a victory. Cecilia was freaking out. We're having a good time. But that was a lot of fun seeing them win. seeing that Dodger victory. But we're all over the place, guys. We try to have fun and do our thing and show the sports that we love. Another place that we went to last year, which was really, really, really cool, was seeing the LA Galaxy play. That was her first soccer game ever. That was a lot of fun. I can't even find the video of the score, but we got to see a super cool game.
Didn't they end in a tie?
We won. Let's see if we can. Oh, this is the introduction. This is the entrance here. This was super cool, seeing them enter the field. So that was not it, but I will search for it really quick just to see if we can. But so how was it? How did you like your first ever? I know we talked about it on last year's show. How did you like your first ever Galaxy game?
Oh, I liked it. They're fun. The fans are really into it, though. Sometimes it can be scary, but I mean, that night it wasn't. But I've heard scary stories. But, no, I liked it. I wouldn't mind going to another one again.
That was fun. They were getting down. They're like partying, man. She loved the people that were just partying down, man. Like,
I mean, I low-key didn't like the way the seating is, but it's all good.
No, I'll tell you.
Because it was benches.
Yeah, the bench seating. Oh, here we go. I think, was this it? Maybe not. No, that wasn't it. Maybe. Wait a minute. Nope, this isn't the goal we saw. Anyway, we have the goal. All right.
I'm pretty sure you posted these on
our social media. So sorry. But anyway, so it was cool seeing these games and checking them out. And then, of course, I want to share a really cool thing because this year we are going to be covering the Storm in their entirety, which should be really fun. Last year was really cool because we went on Star Wars Day and saw one of the coolest things.
The most important thing in life will always be family.
That was so
Is that not awesome?
Yeah.
Right now,
I loved it.
I got family. No matter where you are.
I don't even know why Vin Diesel's on this.
A quarter mile away or halfway across
probably
the world.
track that you used.
I don't know, but I thought that was pretty cool. Seeing that was pretty sweet. So I thought that was pretty neat. Look, we had a great time. We enjoyed it. So we're going to be covering the Storm this year like crazy. Made it to the playoffs. Didn't get there, but we're big fans of our Lake Elsinore Storm right down the freeway on the 15 here, or up the freeway. So we'll be covering them as well. But anyway, guys, that's, a little bit of our sports. We got to enjoy our first goals game.
Yeah.
Went down to see the Seagulls. Yeah, the hockey team over in San Diego. That was a lot of fun seeing those guys play. How'd you like that game?
I'd rather go to theirs. No, I like both. I don't know. That's hard. I feel like because the stadium is obviously smaller in a way, right? Like
more condensed.
Yeah. So it's nice. So it seems like there's like no bad seat in the house, really.
It was a lot of fun. Take a look at this.
I feel like there was more fighting in a way. With the goals than with
the I think the AHL lets them fight more than the NHL, I believe.
So
but look at that right there.
Down for that.
We got a score for the goals. Yeah. We went to a shootout in that game and lost. That one sucked. I was not liking that at all. So, but regardless, it was a fun game. Kept on the edge of our seats, and we enjoyed ourselves a lot. So, anyway, with that said, a little bit of our journey there. We are waiting to go see the Seals. Cecilia has something against the Seals because she doesn't want to see lacrosse for some reason.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm excited because we have ourselves a really fun lineup of great sports coming up this year. Of course, we want to talk about the themes this month. Obviously, next month we've got Super Bowl, which is really exciting. But I do want to say this. Guess what's coming up next week? That Mr. Daryl Kinsey Jr. and his fiancee Miriam are going to.
Well, you told me.
The Rolex 24, guys, at Daytona. That's going to be fun. She's not an auto sports fan. But you guys, 4 classes of cars, all racing against themselves. Not really each other, because in all 4 classes, prototype, LMP1, LMP2, GTD, super cool. You got all four different speeds. The 4 classes are racing against each other at about 10, 15, 20 cars deep, around 15 cars deep-ish. and to each other's class, they're just traffic out there. It's the
Mhm.
coolest thing. That's coming up in Daytona. Daryl's gonna do the whole. They're gonna do the whole 24 hours. That's gonna be a lot of fun. So that's coming up next weekend on the 25th. Checkered flag drops to, I believe, 2 p.m. local time Eastern, 11 a.m. here on the West Coast, and then it doesn't end for 24 more hours. Isn't that a fun race? Think about how cool that is. Like 4 different drivers, 4 different crews, different engineers, different team. I mean, it's all these drivers are out there. I think that's the coolest thing. Super neat. That poor car, 24 hours of pure driving. Really cool.
That's
So
what it's made for.
that's what it's made for. So super excited for that coming up, man. Obviously, it's the Super Bowl coming on up next month, which we'll get into, obviously. So with that said, you guys, so we're gonna go ahead and move on over into the movies. We talked about our sports. We got into all of it, obviously. The Ducks sucking, the Raiders sucking, the Lakers being mediocre, the Dodgers win a World Series, our Storm going to the playoffs, which is pretty cool. Seeing our goals, the Seagulls for the first time, which is the AHL minor league team of the Ducks. Talking about all those cool teams, and then getting ready to hopefully see the LA Seals, the lacrosse team here in San Diego soon. So all of that good stuff. That is a little bit of a tip to the cap of all of our sports now, where they all of our teams at the moment. And if you're not a fan of one of our teams, well, who do you like? And talk about them. Maybe we'll talk about them too. But with that said, we're going to go ahead on over to the movies. And of course, Cecilia finally got me to watch them. And here they are. So recently, you guys, we started things off with, what was it, about 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
We watched
It
The
was right
Hobbit.
before we came back. Yeah.
Now, we're not going to talk about the whole damn movie. We're going to talk about
Oh,
all these
gosh,
movies.
No, we'd be here forever.
But explain The Hobbit in like 60 seconds. What is The Hobbit about? All 3 movies.
All The Hobbit is about, it's the prequel to The Lord of the Rings. It just mainly talks, it's mainly about Bilbo Baggins, Frodo Baggins' uncle. And it just explains like how he went on his adventure and how he comes up with the ring, or comes across the ring, and that's how it really, goes.
Well, I thought it was pretty cool. I really enjoyed The Hobbits because it was a journey.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings was a journey, but this was like a cool journey. I don't know. But we're gonna get into that in a little bit. But really neat stuff here. And then obviously, I thought it was really neat because it gave you the entire like background of obviously what a prequel is supposed to do, right?
Yes. Give you the backstory.
But I feel like it made, honestly, these two had to be together. And you said the author wrote both of these, you said in order, or you feel like, or do you think, did he write The Lord of the Rings first and then The Hobbit after?
I'm assuming he wrote them in order.
So then why did they chop off the bottom 3 and make those the movie first?
Remember, you actually looked it up, I think. No, I did. Anyway, because you were asking about the years that they came out. And then come to find out, Peter Jackson, is that the director?
The director.
Yeah. He was only doing The Lord of the Rings because, I don't know. I think it's just, I don't know what drew him more to that part, but already as it is, he was having a hard time finding producers. I think that's what you call them. Like, who's the producer? What is it? Wow, I'm horrible at this. Cinema Line or something like that. I'm saying that wrong, but anyway, yeah. So he was having, already as it is, having a hard time, and come to find out, when all those movies came out, they were a big old hit. But like finding the money and like production and all of that, yeah, that's crazy. So I think that's why, because The Lord of the Rings is really obviously it's the end of the series, and I feel like you get more out of it, and it explains more about the ring. But obviously the prequels are just telling you how Bilbo got it and how Frodo ends up getting it and what the ring is all about. Because Gandalf is like, there's magic rings. I forget how many that they gave out, but come to find out, with all those rings, the enemy needs that one ring to be able to take control over the world, I guess.
And that basically is translations right into the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
And which is really cool because the dragon was the beginning. I thought that was pretty neat. Fighting off the dragon, getting the little guys, the Bunchkin people, dwarves, getting the dwarves to the what? Sorry, I forget their names. Getting them to their old kingdom, restoring it, killing off that damn dragon. The dragon was way more human-like than I thought. I thought the dragon was just gonna be a goddamn dragon. No, this fool has a full-on voice and thinks and like craziness, right? So dragon was not a dragon. Dragon was like a dude in a dragon costume. That was really cool. Like, I don't know, I'm just saying, but it was really, really cool to see it. And then we get to see all of that really, really cool action. And then you get into the actual Lord of the Rings itself. And that threw me for a loop because that goes into, you have one, and where are they from again?
Who?
The Hobbits?
The Shire.
The Shire. I feel like you never see that place. I feel like the entire place is based off of that place, but you're never there that long.
Well, no, because they were trying to destroy the ring.
It's just crazy because it's like us being in our city, but then the first 3 movies takes place like way the hell over there, and then we come back to the city. It's like, hey, and then now the next journey takes place way the hell over there, but it's all based out of this place. It's weird.
It's not based out of this place, though.
Well, at least they're from those places.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying. It was crazy. So I don't know, but then I don't know. It was really crazy because you have that next deal where they move forth into trying to destroy the rings, and how the ring like low-key kind of like destroys them all mentally, and then it just happens to be the 2 that make it, and then the little crackhead guy was a part of this, and he wants the damn ring so bad, and he's like fighting himself because he's on crack, and
Please stop.
he's a crackhead.
No.
But he's fighting himself, okay? And it's just crazy. So I thought, look, I'm just gonna be real, you guys, all the fight scenes, everything, it was super neat. I really enjoyed these. The ending was a little weird. The ending was really odd, actually.
What's that?
This is just weird. This is apparently the main character can't live with himself.
Well, you go through all that in the ring tormenting you too.
Well, like you said, PTSD.
Yes.
And he's just having a hard time. And then the old man he's old now. And then you got the wizard guy, and you got the elf people, and they're just like, screw it. They all sail off into,
I forgot what they called it.
I almost said the Meadowlands.
Undying World.
The Undying World. The Meadowlands that's where the New York Giants and the Jets play. MetLife Stadium, but in New Jersey. But yeah, so they sail off into the Undying Lands, and we looked it up, and we were like, people are supposed to portray that as heaven, I guess, because you can't just get there like regularly. So apparently they died, and the ending was really weird, but it makes sense. But it's also weird.
I think, well, obviously, all books are better than the movies, but these are good too, though.
Yeah,
it explains it better in the books.
It does. And it was really fun. We had a marathon. We watched for real. We watched it was all around New Year's.
Yeah.
And and then obviously we didn't watch on NFL Sunday that week. And it was a lot though. We really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It took us days to watch it. But I'll tell you right now, I am so happy that oh my gosh. Look, Dre Area Sports, of course. He's the host of he is the host of good old the NorCal Sports Report, man. Great dude right here. Of course, he has his own deal, Dre Area Sports. Check him out on YouTube. Check him out on Tuesdays, of course, here on iSports Radio, Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Pacific time. But yeah, the Hobbits need to seal the deal with Cecilia's wax seals. Can you imagine? The little stamps.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Right? But yeah, she's a big fan. And now I can honestly say, you guys, I am officially a big fan of these. I thought they were really cool. I seen all the Star Wars movies. I've seen them all. I thought the Star Wars movies were cool.
Those are cool too.
If anybody has ever seen Clerks, because I'm also a big fan of the raunchy, funny things that have terrible sense, dark humor like me, obviously all the American Pies that I made Cecilia watch, Van Wilder, Road Trip, those movies, never send your food back, especially your French toast at a diner. Watch Road Trip, you'll find out why. So I'm saying all of those things, right? I really enjoyed watching Star Wars though as a trilogy. But then you see that scene in Clerks 2 where they're like fighting each other about like the true trilogy. Honestly, I really did enjoy Star Wars, and I love Star Wars. I think Star Wars is a great deal. It's really it's legendary. George Lucas did a great job on that. Disney, they did what they did with it. Now there's like 50,000 spinoffs and whatever. The good friend of mine, my boy Alexander Gaines, is a huge Star Wars guy. And it's crazy how he says, though, like he even says himself, the movies suck. And it's not because the movies actually suck. It's because he says we get screwed because we don't get to see the special effects weren't just there yet. We don't get to see how strong Darth Vader is and how strong some of these characters truly are. He says, and it's crazy because you have to read so many books to actually understand the gaps between the movies. He goes into like everything, you guys, talking about Ahsoka, talking about the Mandalorian, talking about Solo, like talk about all of these freaking little spinoffs. He even says the video games, you guys, carry canon. So the Lego ones even carry canon. He says, and I was like, so you're telling me, because he's done it all. He's played the video games, read the books, seen the movies, seen the spinoffs, read the comics. He's done everything. And you know what he says? In order to get the entire story, you have to do all of that.
That's crazy.
Not only watch the movies, read the books, watch the spinoffs, and play the goddamn video games.
Get the full, yeah.
Crazy, right? This just goes to show you how deep Star Wars is, right? And he's a freaking Star Wars freak. He wasn't the biggest fan of Lord of the Rings. He said it was like too elfish. But like I said, to each their own. But it's like he did enjoy the movies, obviously, younger and everything. We were younger when these came out. But I will tell you, I'm a huge fan of Troy. I'm a huge fan of 300. I'm a history guy. Even though I do love Star Wars, I can officially say I do like the Lord of the Rings series better than Star Wars.
Yeah, he's on my side.
I know, right? It is because of those fight scenes, guys. Like, I love it. And it's cool because the stories tie in with the fight scenes so well. All the sticking. And don't get me wrong, lightsabers are cool and all that. And I loved it. But this is old school, like, freaking Middle Earth fighting. Like, Bronze era. Got swords and we're ready to freaking go down. Like ready to, so I loved this. I thought it was a really great series. I enjoyed them both. Obviously, The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings together. These were great to see together.
And there's not too much to it. There's 6 in total.
6 in total. Unlike
short,
Star Wars.
Sweet and to the point. I mean, technically, they're not short, but
Yeah.
Short in the aspect of there's only 6 of them.
Exactly. And I thought it was really cool. Really great series, you guys. I totally recommend it if you have a million years to kill, because that's how long they take to watch all of them.
No.
But if you have time to sit down and watch all of these guys, honestly, they are totally worth the watch. It's really neat. I enjoyed them. I actually really enjoyed the story and how everything just ties together. And this was a really cool watch. Obviously you grew up with this, you loved it, but you never read the books.
No.
And you're the biggest book person in the world.
Well, okay, so my parents did get them for me not one time, obviously, but they did get them for me. I don't know if it was either way, they got them for me. I tried reading them. They gave them to me when I was in high school. I think I was freshman year. Very old English. So yeah, it was very hard for me to understand. I think now that my mentality and understanding has changed, I'm gonna read them, and obviously I will no doubt understand them a whole lot more.
They're awesome. I think she's gonna get more out of the books, as she even said, because this all, trust me, 3-hour movies. This guy's trying to get every detail he can, which is great. But
he did really well too.
He did an amazing job, you guys. I loved it. I thought it was a great movie. It's a great series. If you trust me, it's totally worth the watch. So with that said, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and transition now into really quick, since we're on the topic here. Okay, Cecilia started to read again.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a big reader. And this was pretty cool because she was given by a colleague of hers this book, The Inmate, Borrow, by Frida McFadden. And she has become a Frida McFadden fan, you guys.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
What talk about this book. What is this book? What's it about? Give a review. Give us even 4 stars, 5 stars, however many stars. What do you think?
Okay, well, first, it's kind of funny. She brought it to work one day because she's also a reader. And I saw on her desk and I was like, oh my gosh, like I have that book on what is it called? Kindle, basically. Before I had Kindle Unlimited. And so it's through Prime. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I have that book. I've been meaning to read it. It's on my iPad. And she's like, oh yeah, like from what I've read, it's really good. And then when she was done with it, it was like a couple weeks after, she's like, here, I'll let you borrow it. And you can just have the hard copy. And I was like, awesome. Okay, cool. So I started reading it and oh my gosh, she's an awesome writer. I've never heard of this writer until my colleague told me about her and everything like that. If you like psychological thrillers, then this one's the best one for you. It's about this girl named Brooke. When she was in high school, they stayed the night at, it was at her boyfriend's house, and someone tried killing her. And so she got her boyfriend in jail and everything like that. I don't want to give away too much, especially if you want to read it. I would recommend it. But it's like a mind game. So like she ends up working at the prison that he ends up at. And he is trying to convince her, like, I wasn't the one who's trying to kill you. It could have been somebody else, or it could have been a stranger, or it could have been one of our friends or whatever. So like somehow, some way, things ended up leading to another guy friend that they knew each other since they were babies because of their parents and whatnot. So they try like blaming him in a way. But yeah, it's crazy. It has you at the edge, and it's not scary. It just has you like at the edge of your seat, and you feel like for one moment she makes you feel like, oh, this person did it for sure. No, this person did it for sure. Oh my gosh, like you try to figure it out before you even finish the book. But I never got it right until the end anyway. But it's really cool. I really enjoyed the book. I've never read a book like that because usually I'm into just like the regular romantic basically a chick flick kind of thing, but in a book wise. But now I've come to realize, like, I mean, I still like those books too. I like anything that catches my interest. But I've come to realize, like, I like that psychological thriller and like keeps you guessing and keeps you wanting to read. And another thing I truly love about her books too, well, at least from this one, I don't know if all her books like that, but I have a feeling they are. Her chapters, wow. Her chapters,
guys,
are short, and so that's what makes you keep reading, because they're so short, but they're not too short enough where it's like, oh, like that chapter ended weird or whatever, because obviously you're going to continue reading. But I loved it because usually books I read, like after the first 2 or 3 chapters, then like the rest of them get longer, and I'm kind of a slow reader. Like it takes me a minute to read. Either way, I still love reading, but yeah, they're very short and sweet, and like I think that's what constantly makes you want to continue reading so fast. Like I think I could have read that in one day, to be honest, but don't have time for all of that.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh, fun book.
Yes,
it seems like a fun book.
It was really good.
She's the Clue, like the who did it, the butler did it kind of person.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really cool that she was so sucked into this guy. So she was like reading this book nonstop.
And he would laugh at me because I'm like, oh my gosh. And he's like, what? And I'm like, it's this book. Or like, oh, I thought he did it or she did it or whatever. But
it sounds like me watching sports.
Crazy.
I'm like, gosh damn it, you idiot. Like, like it's her with this book. And I was like, whoa, I'm not used to hearing that from her. Like, not literally that, but like this is crazy. Her shouting at a book. I'm shouting at a TV. I guess it makes sense. But regardless, it was pretty crazy. So what was your favorite part of this book? Not like in the story, just obviously the short chapters, the suspense, the whatever.
I think it's all of it, to be honest.
Gosh. Okay.
I definitely like the short chapters and like how it's a good, not too, I don't know how that's
easy
how to
read.
read. I guess easy read. I don't really like to say that because it makes it seem like, I don't know. Never mind.
It's big print. Just kidding.
No, not big print. But yeah,
It's easy
it
to read,
definitely, it's a page turner for sure. And you want to keep reading, and you don't want to put the book down. You want to continuously know who did it and whatnot.
And that's what she's into. So that was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty neat. She's excited. What's another one of her books that you're getting ready to read?
I forgot.
No, she forgot her books. Well, I know right now she has, this one over here has become a Frida McFadden fan.
Yes.
The
I'm
housemaid,
following
the
her.
boyfriend, Never Lie, the teacher, the inmate, the housemaid's secret.
Well, I know one of her books is a 2-part book, so I think I might read that one then.
That's the housemaid, right? The
I
housemaid,
think
the housemaid's secret. So she's all into these, you guys. She has become a Frida McFadden fan. But I will say this. Cecilia also wants suggestions.
Yeah.
That are in this kind of realm. What suggestions do you have out there that you think she'd be interested in reading?
Because sometimes that always helps. Sometimes I go through a dry spell in a way, and I'm like, I don't know what I want to read. Like, I've kind of, let's just say I read all her books or something, or, I wouldn't know what would come next, like in that kind of genre, or like even the romantic chick flick kind of thing. So, yeah.
I think that's really cool. We're really excited for her and her journey of reading this year because she's really dedicated. She wants to read a lot this year.
Yes,
she's been reading. So like I said, we watched Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. That was a lot of fun. She got interested in this book, The Inmate by Frida McFadden. Now she's looking for more books to read. Last year was a cool year, Then bleeding into this year, we got, like I said, we got to see the Dodgers. We went to an Angels game. They were horrible as per usual. That was great. So just recapping really quick. Tonight we've had a lot of fun talking about our Raiders sucking and them not knowing what the hell they're doing. And please, God, let this be it for Tom Brady to get in and do something and convince Mark to stop being an idiot and make the right moves. I don't care. Like I said, I think I have all the freedom in the world to say that as a lifelong Raider fan. Watching with my father streaming at the TV when I was a child. Now me adopting that all these years later, screaming the same shit he used to scream. How do you get that? Because the franchise is horrible. That's why. So maybe we can break that chain. Hopefully, I'm just saying, Lakers being mediocre and enjoying it. Dodgers win a World Series. Storm makes the playoffs. Cool. Galaxy wins the championship in the MLS. Like I said, we've talked a lot about good things tonight. Being on the ice last year, shooting a puck with the, showing that on here as well with the Ducks. We're gonna be doing that again this year. Just all kinds of cool stuff, you guys. But obviously, we are coming up on that time where we're getting close to the end of the show here. But I do got to say, we are, we got to give a couple big shout outs. We saw a really cool band. Talk about wineries. We're going to get into it in a few moments. We saw a really cool band over the break, our Christmas/winter break. They were awesome. They were they were called We Believe. Or We Belong, We Belong, a Pat Benatar tribute band. Pretty cool. At Miramonte Winery. That was really cool to see. We've seen a lot of but we've also seen a lot of great bands out there, you guys. We've seen Britain's Finest at a local park like 2 years ago in Temecula. And they travel all over the place. They're a Beatles cover band. We saw Jumping Jack Flash. They were super cool. Rolling Stones tribute band. So we're going to keep track of all the really cool bands that we see, and kind of give you some tastes of that. We can put some of their stuff on here and give them some love. You guys can follow them and everything. So we keep track of all that good stuff. And yeah, so lots of fun stuff we got in store for you guys. But one more thing before we go ahead and we're going to take ourselves one more break. When we come back, Cecilia wants to give you some, because she, of course, is a dollar store person. She's going to give you some dollar store finds that she has been following people on TikTok. She found some dollar store stuff that you might want to check out. And of course, we're going to give you our task for this year. And of course, we're going to be going and visiting every single freaking winery in wine country from now until December and talking about them all over our shows. It's going to be fun. We got one more break, guys. When we come back, we got dollar store finds with Cecilia, and the theme of the year, Temecula Winery Tour 2025. You are listening to the Sports Club Perspectives right here on iSports Radio, your direct feed for all that's sports. To be right back after this.
It's IE Sports Radio. It is your direct feed for all that is sports. It is Philly Sports Talk with Cash and Chris every Tuesday night right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Philly Sports Talk with Cash and Chris is the most comprehensive view on Philadelphia sports exclusively right here on IE Sports Radio. You know what it is, your direct feed for all that is sports. Tuesday night, IE Sports Radio, Philly Sports Talk with Cash and Chris.
Hey sports fans, do you like wine? Well, we've got the show for you. This is Let's Wine About Sports, a show where we talk about wine and sports simultaneously. From the classic Cabernet Sauvignon all the way down to the grapes that you've never even heard of before. Oh yeah, we cover it all. And we'll talk about a little bit of sports as well. Football, hockey, collegiate, women's sports, it doesn't matter. We're going to talk about it all, and we're going to whine about it all. So join me Monday at 8 p.m. on IU Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Welcome back to the Sports Perspective right here on IU Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. I'm annoying my wife. Okay, so with that said, we are this right here. This awesome show, which comes on Saturdays at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern, all the way from the DMV, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia area. Our boy Mike Pat, show him some love, you guys. He is awesome. He does lots of wine tasting, all kinds of good stuff, beer tasting, and he also talks about all them DMV sports. Check him out, man. He's a great dude. Show him some love. Thank you to all of our listeners tonight, by the way, all of our viewers. Hopefully a lot of you here locally, because like I said, we want to do not only to make the show national with all of our sports talk and what's going on in the sports world and all that stuff and going on that month and whatever, but we also want to be local too. Attract a lot of our Inland Empire listeners, especially those who are around this area of the Inland Empire, the South and the Inland Empire, if you will, wine country, you know, Temecula, French Valley, Marietta, Lake Elsinore, Corona, Paris, Woodcrest, all of Riverside, San Bernardino, right? All that good stuff. We're all over the place, right? Ontario, Harupa Valley. It's just a great area around here in Southern California, man. Good old Hemet, San Jacinto over there. Just saying, throwing shout outs to all of our local places and definitely cruising around the Inland Empire. So with that said, you guys, we are going to give a quick little segment here, one more to my gorgeous wife, because she is a dollar store freak and she is very excited to share some of the stuff that she finds on the people that you follow on TikTok. And well, this is Dollar Store Finds with Cecilia. So what have you found? You actually went today up to the dollar store and you found stuff in the past that you found. So go ahead, talk about your I guess your introduction to Dollar Store Finds, how you got into this, and of course your recent finds.
Well, anyway, I always liked Dollar Tree, but now I feel like recently they have come up with like even cool stuff. But I was never like a Dollar Tree freak, I guess you would say, as Larry called me. But
she is.
But now that
there's more creamer in your coffee.
TikTok has been around. I was hesitant at first about joining TikTok and whatnot, but he got me into it. I think barely last year. I barely downloaded it or something like that. Anyway, But on TikTok, I kept seeing it's by Wet and Wild,
Wet and Wild.
Sesame Street line, and they were making it to Dollar Tree. We were all over Dollar Tree. We have like 4 by us now.
We have 4, you
Yeah.
guys, in our city. And trust me when I say she is all over all of them.
And
She's like the Meagle guy.
and we went to
Smeagol guy.
No. Yes, Smeagol. Good job
I
for
said
remembering.
Meagle bird. Okay, sorry.
Anyway, so I was on the hunt for those for a good minute, and these were out last year. And I literally go down every single aisle. Every single aisle. Larry was annoyed with it at first, but then he got used to it because he's like, well.
I'm not winning here.
Yeah.
So,
But I finally got it last year, right? This was last year.
It's a Muppet.
Yeah. No,
or
it's
Sesame Street.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Sesame Street.
Same damn thing. No.
Little pink color one.
I
like
pink
that
lipstick.
one. It's just like it's sheer. It comes on sheer.
What is sheer?
It's just like it shows a little shimmer.
I don't know what sheer
never mind.
is.
Anyway,
I just
all my gals will know.
all my gals.
Oh.
What is that?
It's the Elmo one.
It's Elmo. Is it red?
Yeah.
Because Elmo's
It's like
red.
an orangish red.
Were you disappointed with that one?
No, I don't like the way it looks on me, but I'll still wear it. And then it took me forever to find it, but today I went out with my students because we go out on CBI. We're community based. I have been looking for this forever, and I only found one. Yes, adult school.
Oh my gosh.
I only found one.
Oh my gosh.
I have been on the hunt for it.
Oh my gosh.
My student was following me because, we do groups and whatnot. And I literally jumped for joy, and he kind of looked at me and just laughed. I was like, well, I don't care. I found it, but it's the touch. What do you call it? Touch hand or touch land?
Touch hand. What is that?
It's a hand sanitizer.
You guys,
spray it.
It's salted. Oh, 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 that smells good.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's salted caramel and it smells good. And I finally found one. Things are hard to come by, especially with everybody following people on TikTok. What? You want some?
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Holy shit, this smells good.
This girl, her name is Alexis, and she's really cool. She's a big Dollar Tree person, and she's the reason why I love Dollar Tree even more because there's really cool stuff that you can find.
Thanks, Alexis.
And even like good brands and stuff like that. But this one was my most happiest one I found.
She loves this dollar store craze going on right now. And trust me, she is all over it.
I'm trying to help Dollar Tree stay around, okay?
So go pick you up some of this stuff here. Salted caramel, hydrating
you can't find
sanitizer. Oh, you can't find those anymore. Well, check them out. She loves these things. They're fun.
Yes.
Okay, they're fun little finds for her. I think that's pretty cool because it's a little spray all in one.
$1.25, you can't beat that.
She's a dollar store-er, So there you guys go. But that is going to do it for that little segment. Okay, Cecilia will have more stuff, more finds next month for you guys. You'll see, she will. And thank you. Thanks for bringing that to us. Yeah, you're supposed to say back to you.
No, just kidding.
Oh.
Back to you.
So, with that said, you guys, we are going to end off here with obviously a couple of things. First things first, into next month, can the Raiders find a goddamn head coach that's worth a crap? We'll find out. Can the Lakers stop being mediocre? I don't know. Maybe they'll decide that winning is better than losing soon. I don't know. Will the Ducks get it together? Just kidding. No, they're not. I'm just being real. Who will win the Rolex 24 Daytona 500 coming up next month? One of my favorite drivers of all time who has been in the Rolex 24 many times, raced in IndyCar, Helio Castroneves, will also be in the Daytona 500 this year. I'm going to be sharing him on. that's coming up. So many great things, like I said, spring training for baseball, of course, coming on up. Really excited. Pitchers and catchers report, I think this month or maybe next month, and then get ready for spring. Really excited. We got March Madness coming up. I mean, so many great things. The Final Four, the Frozen Four. Like I said, Super Bowl Sunday. Right now, we're in the divisional round, and coming up actually in the divisional round, we have on Saturday, actually tomorrow, Texans versus Chiefs in the AFC. Who are you taking?
Texans and Chiefs, you said?
Texans and Chiefs. Who are you taking?
I'll go Chiefs.
Okay, well, because they're probably going to win, right? I think it's being wrong. And then Commanders and Lions. Who are you taking?
Lions.
Oh, okay, good. Because the Lions haven't won anything since 1956.
Oh, geez.
So I think she's going to be on that bandwagon. Yeah. Of course. Can the Chiefs win 3 straight? Texans quarterback CJ Stroud came from Rancho Cucamonga, which is from the Inland Empire in this area. So I can say pretty cool. And then on Sunday we have the Rams and the Eagles. Who are you taking?
Rams or Eagles? I'll go Rams.
She was a Ram, guys. Ramona High School Ram. You say if the Panthers were in, right? If the Panthers were in it, I'm just saying I was a Paris Panther. Just saying I could just take the Panthers for that reason. And of course, the Rams and the Bills. Remember, the Bills went to the Super Bowl 4 times in 1990, 91, 92, and 93, and they lost 4 years in a row. Never been back since.
Dang.
People want them to win this year or the Lions because of the story behind it. But will the Ravens and their dirty purple be the one to knock off? You have Lamar Jackson, who's a Super Bowl MVP candidate. You have the other quarterback, of course, Josh Allen, the other Super Bowl candidate for MVP. MVP candidate going head to head. This is a huge game on Sunday night or Sunday afternoon. Who are you taking, Rams or Bills?
Rams.
I mean, I'm sorry, Ravens or Bills.
Oh, okay,
I'm sorry,
Ravens.
Ravens obviously is going against the Bills. I am this week have to go Chiefs, Lions, Eagles, and Bills. Sorry, Ravens, but I guess want the feel good stories.
We only agreed on one.
I know, right? I think so. The stupid Chiefs are the only one. No, and the Lions. We both picked those two. Okay. So anyway, Taryn jumps in and says, have Merlot wine. Ooh, to go along with the title of the Vince Young Steakhouse for Taryn in Philadelphia. Well, good for you, Taryn. Enjoy that wine, good sir. We got some wine to talk about in a few minutes here. Also, like I said, the Rolex 24 coming up next month or next weekend. You guys want to check that out for sure. Lots of great sports coming your way. And then, of course, the National Championship, the College National Championship, taking place this Monday, Martin Luther King Day. Thank you, Martin Luther King, of course, his birthday. But on that same exact day, we have Ohio State taking on Notre Dame. You have the Scarlet Red of Ohio State taking on that gold and blue of Notre Dame. Monday night. Who are you taking?
Notre Dame.
You taking Notre Dame? The Catholics of Notre Dame. I'm surprised you didn't take the red because you're a red fan.
Oh, I don't know what colors there. Sorry,
Ohio State. I am, as much as I would like to see Ohio State lose, I think they're probably going to win. But man, it'd be great to see Notre Dame win that thing. Even though I'm an SC fan, we're USC fans, and they are sucky this year. Obviously, they won the Las Vegas Bowl, defeating Texas A&M, which is pretty cool. We have to see that. But you're taking Notre Dame? Okay, and then I guess we'll do Cecilia's favorite thing and take opposite teams, and I'll take Ohio State. Screw it. Okay. So there you go. But it's time to get on out of here, guys. But before we do that, we got to go ahead and talk about the Temecula Winery Tour. Okay, 2025 for us. 45 wineries in 12 months. Okay, and we are super excited for this. Let's do it. Okay, as you can see here on the screen, I'm going to put up an overlay. You guys, this is wine country. Okay, Temecula wine country right here. All right, there you go. Temecula Valley. Look at this. .com or visit TemeculaLife.tv. Regardless, here we go. Here's all of the wines. Really, really cool. All of the wineries here. And as you can see, the left part of the screen is all Western. The eastern side, of course, is heading towards like that little point at the top. We obviously belong to South Coast Winery, which you can see right there in the middle, and Mount Palomar. Carter Estate, which is right across the street, belongs to South Coast. And obviously, Mount Palomar is right down the road there. We are members at both of those wineries, but we have been to a good handful of them. We are super excited because we're going to tour every one of those wineries, you guys. Make sure you follow us on social media all over the place this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you give us a follow everywhere at TS TSCP_IESR. Show us some love. Follow us, because we're going to be posting up all kinds of cool stuff. And we're going to go through everything, guys. We're not going to be bad-mouthing any wineries.
No.
At all, talking about, oh, well, this winery is good and this one's not. No. We are going to be taking this approach so much different. We are going to be looking at all these wineries, okay? And we are going to be talking about these wineries in full, getting a tasting their wines. Some wineries have more reds. Some wineries have more bitter tasting, full-bodied. Some are more focused on the light bodied. Some are focused more on the sweets, like Cecilia is a sweet fiend. Okay. Sparkling. I mean, so many different wineries. We're going to be taking a tour for all of them. Not, I wish we could take an actual tour, but we're going to go to these wineries. We're going to be, recording and showing you the beautiful scenery of them. Let us be your guide, you guys. If you're ever in the Inland Empire, Temecula wineries, you guys, wine country, as we call it over here, is a place you truly want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Am I right? It's a really cool place to visit, and we enjoy it. We took, my mom and her fiance, and they enjoyed it. We've taken other people before. They've enjoyed it. It is a really cool place to be. And if you like good wine, there's tons of it there. I wasn't even the biggest wine person until we started going. Cecilia was more of the wine person than me. I just liked an open beer and some whiskey. Some liquor, but I've got it. I mean, hey, I'm half Sicilian, so my European side, I guess, came out because I love me some good wine. Definitely some cool finds there. So trust me, you guys, you're going to want to check it out. We're going to be super excited checking out all those different wineries. We'll be starting out. We're going to even reveal that tomorrow on our social media. Where we're going to be starting, and obviously the ones that we're going to be checking out, and we're going to put a little map up there and show you guys. But obviously, once again, give us a follow here at TSCP_IESR, and you're going to want to check us out because this tour is going to be a lot of fun. We are really going to be hitting it hard and talking about the memberships. We're going to be talking about what kind of memberships, different kinds of memberships that they offer. Like I said, we're not bashing no wineries. We are going to tell you all about what we think, and letting you guys decide. Ooh, what winery would you like the most? Are you more of a reds? Are you more of a sparkling? Are you more of a sparkling? Are you more of a, I guess my hat's sparkling. Are you more of a, the sweets? Are you more of the whatever? Cecilia loves some late harvest.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's a late harvest person. She's a late harvest gal.
Yeah.
All right. She loves her some sweet late harvest. We're talking about that. We're doing a lot of fun stuff, guys. Like I said, so we're going to be checking out Wine Country. Follow us, man. Show us some love. We really appreciate it all. And we're going to be showing, and hopefully you guys can take it, one day yourselves. If you're ever in Southern California in the Inland Empire, we'll be telling you, some of the best. And if you're local and you've never been to the wineries, well, let us be your guide. Hey, we're going to be over there taking all the scenery in, giving you the tastings, what we like, what is out there, because even if we go to a winery that has a lot of bitter wines, Cecilia's going to be like, I didn't care for these too much. But if you like those kind of wines, sorry, that might be your place.
More power to you.
Right. So with that said, you guys, that'd be a lot of fun. We are really excited to be talking about all that and more. And like I said, give us a follow here everywhere. We are on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, excuse me, X, of course, all those fun places. Oh, excuse me.
Take my coffee.
I know, right? For some reason, I got an itch in my throat. Maybe I want some wine. I'm just saying, but we're also gonna be doing coffee tastings like what I used to. A lot of fun, guys. So next month, make sure to jump on. We might do a few shows next month. Super Bowl Sunday, I'm just saying, Super Bowl-ish, we might see us, who knows, whenever we get a wild hair, but at least for now, one show a month, and that'll be that, but we're excited. Are you excited for Wine Country Tour?
Yes, it's going to be something different.
It's going to be a lot of fun, right?
Take France, all of them.
I am ready to roll. I am so excited for this. So, you guys, it has been a fun hour and 45 minutes, but hey, these shows are going to be a little longer because, well, we're only going on once a month. So, but tonight has been so much fun.
Yeah, it was a nice show back.
150 of you guys tuning in tonight. Looking at my wife's beautiful face and my ugly face. So thank you guys for tuning in. Big shout out to our sponsors, Planet Jerky, Premium Brisket Beef Jerky. Show them some love, you guys. They are also local here, based out of Hemet, California. Here in the Inland Empire, they are obviously in with the Storm Stadium. Go check out the Storm Stadium, by the way, if you're in the Inland Empire. Really, really cool. Also, we have the Sixers. They belong to the Angels. The Red Cucamonga Quakes, who belong to the Dodgers. We have the Padres organization over here, the Steakhouse and Storm. We're Storm fans, so cool stuff there. But big shout out to Citation Jerky. Of course, my beautiful wife, support her and her awesome brand here. Seal the Deal Wax Seals. Get your wax stamps for all of your gifts, your letters of Santa, for Christmas. All of your wax seals, stamps for all that good stuff. She is awesome. Gifts, letters, a letter to a loved one. Valentine's Day is coming up. I'm just saying, make it look elegant. Okay, so send it over to you. Show us some love. Big ups to Vital Apparel. Get awesome gym wear, you guys, that supports mental health. Show them some love. Use our promo code IESR to get 15% off at vtapparel.com. Get all of your awesome gym wear from these guys. They do a great job making some awesome gym wear. And of course, check them out and show them love. They also support mental health and mental health charities. They donate. So, hey, help us out. A little comes our way, and they send it off. They obviously make their piece, and they send off some big charities for mental health. So show them some love. And, of course, big up to IE Sports Radio. Well, us, of course. Follow us everywhere. TikTok, YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, share. Check out our... Oh, we didn't get to see us dancing salsa. Well, whatever. Check out our website. You can see us there at iesportsradio.com/the Sports Club Perspectives, or of course iesportsradio.com. Check us out everywhere: Apple Podcasts, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Amazon, all that good stuff. Okay, and of course, if you would like, remember, okay, Vital Apparel, check them out. But you're going to want to check out Raw Nutrition as well. Get rawnutrition.com. Use our promo code IESR for 10% off. You already look good at the gym with Vital Apparel, so why not get some supplements to reach those gains and maximize yourself? Get 10% off right there with the promo code IESR. Show us some love. And of course, just follow us, you guys, personally. TSCP_IESR. You get some pop culture. You get some fun stuff with Cecilia and the girly fun stuff. Then I can get over there and have some fun too and talk with all that stuff. And then, of course, you got the sports with both of us and all the stuff that we're into together. It's both of our worlds mixed together. I like a lot of you married couples out there. Come show some love. Join up with us. And, there you go. So any last thoughts, comments, anything before we're out of here tonight?
Thank you for watching or listening. Take care, be safe, and stay healthy. And Happy New Year.
Please, Happy New Year, you guys.
Have a blessed one.
Have a blessed one. It's crazy out there. All right. For my beautiful wife, Cecilia, for me, your boy, Larry B. We'll see you next month. Until then, take care. And as always, God bless.